Today's a big day for the work truck. We're going to turn this right here, my little crusty leather, into that. Some nice little faux Gator. A bunch of you know I had a Gator in my last work truck. Well, it's time to upgrade this one too. And yes, you heard it right. You don't have to ask me in the comments. This right here, it's not real alligator. No, first off, real alligator in the work truck, a lot of you are going to be like, why didn't you get the real Gator? Because holy shit, that would be expensive. Like, do you understand how much money that would be? Like, honestly. This was like $1,000 for these seat covers. I got like a lifetime warranty. I never got to worry about it again. And secondly, how practical would real alligator be in a truck that I climb in and out of all day, every day? Muddy, nasty, oil all over me. I mean, whew. Either way, let's get started. Obviously, step one's pretty simple. You just want to get your truck cleaned out. Realize that you've had shit in this floorboard back here for months that you could not find. You'll find stuff in here from 3 years ago that you have no idea why you kept for any reason at all. Step two, my personal favorite, is you're going to want to hydrate because this is going to take a while, all right? Step three, by the way, rough tough. That's where you get it at. Unbox it, get it laid out so it stretches out and breathes for a second. Immediately realize that you should have paid the extra $150 to get this put in so you didn't have to. On to step four. All right, step four, and probably one of the most important steps in this whole installation process. You're going to want to get one piece done. One piece. This first piece you get done, it's going to take you way too long to do this. You're going to regret the whole entire process. But once you get this first piece on and you realize how good it looks, that right there is going to motivate you for the rest of this whole entire thing. So let's get back to it. Step five. Well, one more thing before we get to step five. Let's just admire this diamond stitching. That was a great add-on. I love these fucking things. Whoo-wee! It is a little loose though. But I can get it a lot tighter. I just got to work with it. A lot of people I've seen, they take the stitching and they stitch it to their seat, especially if they have cloth seats. But I'm not going to do that because this doesn't really bother me at all, honestly. And I'm gonna tighten it way up, so probably won't do that anymore. Bottom's good, though. That's just a lot of cushion because I got the extra added cushion. Step five is to struggle. Struggle with this shit that you should have paid somebody else to do. Just fucking go ahead and do it and get it out of the way. Just struggle for no reason because your hands are too big and you shouldn't be trying to do this. Step six, remember to stay hydrated at all costs because hydration is key in all aspects of life. To step seven, and this is actually a helpful step. I mean, this is actually going to help you if you get some seat covers like this. You're going to want to lay these motherfuckers back. I'm talking about when you put the top on, you're going to want to lay these suckers back as hard as you fucking can. Because Gator don't take no shit. And Gator don't stretch either. So it's going to be hard as fuck for you to get this little flap right here into there after you've already gotten the bottom on. Because Jesus Christ, if you're anything like me, my hands aren't just massively big. But I am also not an 8-year-old child, which is, I assume, what they think the people that install these are. So I'm definitely going to want to make sure this motherfucker is laid all the way back to get this bitch in. Okay, so step 8, when you do the headrests, most likely, I got one on right there, but most likely you're going to put every single one of these headrests on backwards the first time, and that's okay. That's okay. They've got that in the directions that you're a fucking idiot, and you didn't read them in the first time. So when you get over there and you read them after you've got them all on, then you'll know which way they're supposed to go. But until then, just go ahead and put them on backwards, and we'll fix it later. Good plan. We're not quite to step 9 yet, but I mean, you got to admire these things for a minute. I mean, this is going in great. I mean, I got the front seats pretty much in. Diamond stitching, the headrest probably on backwards, not sure. But I mean, I am loving these things. Clean, crisp lines here. I got to tuck that fold in a little bit more and stretch that out a bit. But yeah, everything's going good. Anyways, while I let those suckers air out for a second and stretch out, we'll get on step 9. Step 9 would be to take a break and realize you're doing a great job. And this is going a lot better than you thought it was going to go. All right. A quick tip on step 10. Vital step throughout this process, beef jerky. Highly recommend it for the installation process. If you do not prefer eating meat and you are of the vegan variety, go out to your yard and get a piece of fucking grass. I'm not real sure, but I do encourage beef jerky on step 10 to really get into the double-digit steps because it will push you through. It'll definitely get you through. Just a quick little shot here to show you the difference. This is your regular old cheap leather seat here. Nothing fancy about it. And this is what you get after. I mean, I love it. Looks great. I did go with the diamond stitching, like I said before. I think it's a great add-on for sure. And the extra cushion in the diamond stitching. Everything fits just like it should. I wasn't real happy with how this turned out. I mean, it's kind of loose. They say you can adhesive or stitch it on and it'll stay tight. But I'm not going to do all that. I don't really care. I mean, honestly, it's the back seat. I'll never be back here. I'm 6'2" and married. Back seat has no use for me, especially my own truck. But yeah, there it is. Gator, no Gator. There she is. Oh, there's the fronts. Another quick tip while we're putting these things on. These holes right here for your headrest plastics, trust me, they are the tightest things that you will ever run across. You're not going to find any holes tighter than this, period. So do not fear. You are not going to rip it. You're not going to break it. Just force that thing down on there. Get your thumb around it and force it in. That's all you got to do. All right, step 11. You've got all the seats on. You've got all the backs on. You've got the front all touched up. Everything as tight as you can get it. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get in here on these seats, each individual one, act like an 8-year-old who just had candy for the first time. Hop around on these things because they are going to loosen up. It is going to happen. You are going to need to tighten these things back down. Step 12, this is it. Enjoy. You've done all the hard work. You've got your Gator in. Your diamond stitching is looking amazing. The whole truck is installed except that headrest. Forgot to order the headrest for the back seat, but I've only got one left because I've torn the other two up, so who cares? Either way, long story short, Gator Interior, 7 out of 10 quality. Could have been a little bit better if that right there was a little bit tighter around that. Install was easy. Did it by myself in about an hour. Made this video while I was doing it. Stayed hydrated, so anybody can do this. Make sure you keep your receipt for this. This is a tax write-off if you have a business or you work a job in general. Seat covers for your vehicle are a tax write-off, especially if you make a video with them. Y'all have a great fucking day, because I already am.